Hi guys, so Novak Djokovic's Wimbledon 2025 came to an end yesterday in the semi-finals with a defeat against the world number one Jannik Sinner. Really proud of Novak Djokovic. A lot of people have asked me how I feel this morning and kind of how I felt during the match. Just immense pride, really. I was obviously at the match against Kaboli. I saw Djokovic had a really heavy fall right at the end of that match, and I saw him grimacing. I saw the body language of him and his team and his box, and I knew that there was going to be a problem with his movement and issues with his injuries. I wasn't surprised when he didn't practice the next day. And I was probably a little bit surprised. I thought it was 50-50 whether he would actually turn up and play or whether he might not withdraw from that match. But the soldier that he is, he turned up. His team worked tirelessly to get him on the court, and he gave it all he had. But unfortunately, his movement was restricted, which was clear to see. And it's something that even Jannik Sinner alluded to and said that he knew that Djokovic was being impaired, and he wasn't able to do what he has been doing for so many years and for this whole Wimbledon. So it ends on a sad note, but I was really pleased to see Djokovic took a very upbeat stance to it. He seemed to accept that. And it's one of those things when you do get older, then the injuries do tend to rack up more, particularly in Grand Slams, which are mentally and physically probably the most demanding thing that any elite athlete will ever do in their lives. And the fact that Djokovic has made 3 semi-finals this year, it just kind of shows you he is there or thereabouts. He just needs a little bit of luck with his with the fact that he just needs to be able to go for a couple more matches, and he's not far off from doing that. He's going to look at his schedules. He's going to look at his fitness regime, which was phenomenal, but there's just a little few tweaks that might be needed. And there's absolutely no doubt in my mind that he is still capable of producing elite level tennis, and that he can sustain that for 2 weeks. And Djokovic himself has said he's looking forward to Wimbledon next year, and he's already going to start preparing for the US Open. So really positive. I was blessed to have the chance to go and see him play live again this year. It's always a blessing. I've seen him many times, but it doesn't make it any less special. And catching up with everyone, all the Noel fam and all tennis fans, it's been a great couple of weeks, a great event. And just unfortunate for Djokovic, he lost out in the end. And he can be really proud of his achievements here. He's still very much got that skill and belief, and he'll be back stronger than ever.